Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, June 19th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Yowza, Batman. Holy thunderstorm yesterday. But you know what? It was followed by an equally impressive double rainbow, so I'll take that. Hey, this OMG fact will make my alderman very happy. One tree can filter up to 60 pounds of pollutants from the air every year. Anyhow, news. Let's get into it, shall we? A fatal crash on I-97 Tuesday night has left 2 men dead. Maryland State Police are continuing their investigation, but they say that 30-year-old Thomas Selman III of Churchton and 29-year-old Marcus James of Shadyside were both pronounced deceased at the scene. The crash occurred at about 9 p.m. when a northbound Dodge Durango left the roadway for some reason, veered off the right shoulder, hit 2 trees, and overturned. No further details have been released as that investigation does remain active. The city of Annapolis and Anne Arundel County are gearing up for Juneteenth celebrations honoring the end of slavery and the enduring impact of African American history and culture. Mayor Gavin Buckley is going to proclaim June 19th as Annapolis Freedom Day. And among the scheduled events, a Juneteenth celebration today at Carr's Elktonia Heritage Park has been rescheduled, or actually reassigned, to the Pip Moyer Rec Center. Again, it was scheduled for the Carr's Elktonia Beach Park, but now it is going to be at Pip Moyer. It's going to feature live performances, food trucks, and family fun. We do have a parade on Saturday morning, and then the Cajun Music Festival at the Anne Arundel County Fairgrounds. This lineup includes go-go legends Belladonna and gospel powerhouse Kira Shared Kelly. Libraries are also offering Juneteenth-themed events and book lists as well. Remember, government offices and libraries will be closed today, although curbside trash and recycling will be collected. Banks, post office, and state and federal offices will also be closed. But yes, you can still get your Starbucks. Most retail stores will be open. They are still the one, and they are coming back. Orleans is set to hit the stage at Ram's Head On Stage on June 28th for the first time in 15 years. And if you came of age in the 70s or 80s, chances are you've belted out Still the One, or maybe slow dance to Dance With Me at some point in your life. Band founder Lance Hoppen joined us on the phone for a chat, and we shared how the band is keeping up the spirit alive more than 50 years later, even while honoring his late brother and fellow bandmate, Larry. You can expect all the classics and a few surprises when Orleans rolls into town. You want to give that bonus podcast a listen and then grab a pair of tickets at ramsheadonstage.com. They are going pretty quickly. And speaking of Ram's Head On Stage, music fans, you want to mark your calendars. The Annapolis Songwriters Festival is back for its 4th year from September 11th through the 14th. The event does promise 4 days packed with performances, workshops, and songwriting magic across multiple downtown venues. It's presented by Ram's Head in partnership with BMI, Visit Annapolis. The festival showcases both national names and rising talent in a celebration of the craft behind the songs. This year's headliner we announced yesterday was none other than Dirty Heads, bringing their high-energy fusion of reggae, hip-hop, and alt-rock to downtown Annapolis. You can expect hits like Vacation and Lay Me Down to electrify the crowd. It's shaping up to be one of the most talked-about shows of the fall. Other big names already announced include 10,000 Maniacs at Ram's Head On Stage and Steep Canyon Rangers at Maryland Hall. More artists are going to be revealed pretty soon, so you want to stay tuned. Beyond the ticketed performances, the festival will offer free showcases along a walkable songwriters trail with performances at local hotspots including Galway Bay, 49 West, The Graduate, the Banneker Douglas Museum, and even a round of Water Taxi Karaoke for the brave enough to belt it out over the bay. New this year are songwriting workshops at Maryland Hall and a Bose sound experience. Thanks to the ongoing construction at City Dock, Calvert Street is going to stand in for that stage, and it will transform Calvert Street into a new concert venue where actually every spot is the best seat in the house because you are going to be looking right down into the stage. Tickets do go on sale tomorrow at noon. You can get them at AnnapolisSongwritersFestival.com, and I suggest that you do. And if past years are any indication, they won't last long. Some podcast stuff. Up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, we chat with Kirsty Palmer-Tippett from Waypoints Yacht Charters, who I hope I will be patronizing soon. It sounds like an amazing vacation. That does drop at Saturday at noon. And in closing, one of the best ways to keep up on the local news is the Daily News Recap email. That goes out at 7 p.m. every single day. It is free, and it is paywall free. And here is a link right here in the show notes for you to sign up. And please, feel free to let your friends, family, and colleagues all know about it as well. And that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and thank you to the sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Makerspace. So now you just need to sit back because your Eye on Annapolis local weather is on deck, and Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace is here with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. All of that's coming your way, so hang tight.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning. Well, that was some storm yesterday, huh? I did say there was a chance of showers in the afternoon, but I certainly didn't expect that. Anyhow, here is your local forecast for the next couple of days as we head into the weekend. Today is going to bring a mix of clouds and sun with the mercury climbing to the upper 80s and humidity feeling very heavy. You want to expect a gusty afternoon or evening thunderstorm or two. Lows overnight will dip into the lower 70s. Tomorrow looks friendlier, mostly sunny and less humid than today, hanging in the mid-80s. Nighttime temperatures will be downright pleasant in the upper 60s as well. Saturday, we're going to heat things back up again with mostly sunny skies and humidity returning. You can expect highs near 90 degrees, so pace your outdoor plans and consider chilling inside with AC or by the pool. Overnight lows near 70 will keep the evening on the toasty side. Now, as we look ahead, Sunday through, well, I'm looking at next Friday. Looks to be the first heat wave of 2025. Throughout that period, highs are expected to be in the mid-90s all week with lows in the upper 70s and low 80s. The good news, I guess, is that there is no rain in sight, and that will keep the humidity somewhat manageable. Of course, this is a long lookout and subject to change. My suggestion, hydrate, seek shade, and maybe skip that midday workout. There you go. Now go enjoy the sunshine and make it a great day.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. At iCode and Gambrels, check out their coding classes for kids running every week through the end of August. Classes include programming topics such as Minecraft modding, drones, Artist Studio 2D and 3D design classes, and more. Next week is Roblox, game building with Construct 3, Vex BattleBots, and YouTube creation. Today through Saturday at the Byzantium on Riva Road, check out Radioactivity 2025, a free vintage electronics expo presented by the Mid-Atlantic Antique Radio Club. On Saturday at the Universal Church of Christ near the Harbor Center in Annapolis, they're having their first Fix-It clinic. You might have heard these referred to as a repair cafe or other cute names from makerspaces and other groups, but it's all the same thing. Bring in your broken stuff and they'll see if they can fix it. They do have time blocks you should register for, and those blocks are limited, so check out the Sign Up Genius link on our website at makeannapolis.org under the Maker Minutes blog post. A Wolf from the Wharf in Edgewater, Monday through Friday next week, they have their Wolf Kids Camp, Week 1, with kayaking, paddleboarding, arts, crafts, basic dog obedience skills, and learning about the environment. At Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road. On Saturday, check out their basic sweater knitting class, making a super simple summer sweater. And on Monday, check out their comprehensive Learn to Knit class. And registration is open for more Barocco Mystery Knit-Along groups, a Ginger Snap cardigan class, and a comprehensive Learn to Knit class for July and August. At the Willow Oak Flower and Herb Farm in Severn. On Saturday, check out their Summer Flower Festival, where you can make your own floral crown, fresh cut bouquet, and a fairy garden. At Local by Design. This morning, check out a beaded earring workshop. And Wednesday, they have a fused glass wall pocket vase workshop. At Art Farm in Annapolis, Sunday, they have their Vibe Flow and Chill Yoga. Monday, there's their New Moon Art Club. Then on Tuesday, there's Yoga and Watercolor, a mindful evening wind down. And registration is open for more adult workshops, including more sketch nights, floral planter arranging, more postcards for change, and others. And their kids' art camps for the summer are starting up again. Next week, there's a digital drawing, watercolor, and ink camp for ages 10 through 14, as well as a kids' art camp for ages 8 through 11. And registration is open for more summer camps, running now through August 22nd, with camps including Jewelry and Nature, More Fearless Girls Photography, Inspired Art Camp, Clay Camp, and more. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, tomorrow, Rivera Beach has a senior hangout making paper flowers. Saturday, Crofton has Ask a Master Gardener. Edgewater has Art Explorers. Bush Annapolis has Make and Decorate pendants and earrings. Rivera Beach has a Lego Create Challenge. And Odenton has a Color Your World Summer at Your Library STEAM Fair. On Tuesday, Glen Burnie has Little Engineers Constructive Play. Bush Annapolis has a Tween Lego Hour for ages 9 through 13. Severn has Kung Fu Panda Movie Night and Craft Night. And Linthicum has Cook the Book, Fruits of the Season. And then on Wednesday, Mountain Road has an LGBTQ Crafternoon, zines and posters. Edgewater has a Pride Crafternoon. Eastport Annapolis Neck has a cookbook club making pickles and preserves. And Bush Annapolis has Sewing Basics. And over at Annapolis Makerspace, Tuesday, check out our monthly open house for anyone who wants to check out the shop and meet some of our members. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. Whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting MacMedics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. MacMedics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. MacMedics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. MacMedics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit MacMedics in Severna Park for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call MacMedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.